sought to love you. Never thought you would love me. So I was wrong about me loving you, and right about you loving me.
Look, I'm not stalling. Stop taunting me.
Throw them against the walls, why not?
See what sticks.
I'm a lab rat.
In your mouth.
A lab rat. Fucking violin playing lab rat. I want to cut off my tail again. My whiskers, ears. No more promise, Annesie reminding me just how. Lithium.
It's just a salt.
They said.
It's just a salt. Though you must drink a great deal of water, or else you'll die.
But it's just salt.
My cure is salt and water.
Too much of water hast thou, poor Ophelia.
Fancy leeches treating me to salt.
Water hast thou, poor
I can't do this forever. I'll run out of skin. But it's just so much like crying. So much easier to start than stop. Bring on the cure.
Just go away! Good to you! So good to you! Could have just been grateful, been a good girl like you used to! I'm not the villain here! Are you suffering? Stop taking this moment away from
I never hurt you, Bells. I love you.
Hello? Yes, hello. Oh, it's so lovely to hear your voice again.
It's not for you, you idiot!
But I'm so lonely. We're perfect together.
Give it to her!
Oh, sorry. Sorry, everyone.
I don't think you're taking this very seriously.
I was serious enough
Annabelle, you realize I can't see you anymore until you check yourself into a mental hospital, right?
What? Why?
Because the moment you tell me that you attempt suicide, I have no choice but to insist that you be kept under watch.
I don't need to be watched. I need my drugs.
I can't refill your prescriptions after what you've done. Legally, I can't.
Wait, just wait. You asked me how I was doing, and I told you. I told you because I thought I was supposed to be honest with you. I thought you were the one person it was safe to be honest with.
Look, Annabelle, you're a highly intelligent and talented young woman.
Don't you baby talk me.
But you are also very, very sick. You need to be in a place where you can get
I'm
better.
not sick. I'm perfectly in control of what
I think that being under supervised care is exactly what you need right now.
I have shows coming up. I have an album to finish.
Then you'd better check in sooner rather than later.
That's two things I never thought I'd do by phone this year. Break up and get sent to the insane asylum. Ain't that a fucking peach?
I'm sending an ambulance. Don't resist this time.
That's what you all say.
It's all right to cry. I understand.
Don't suddenly act like you know me.
I'm your therapist, Annabelle.
I haven't cried since I left London 10 years ago. Not even when my dad died.
It's a harsh world out there.
What would you know?
I know enough.
You should be in bed.
If you want to be safe, walk in the middle of the street.
We're not in the street, Annabelle.
You force me on there, I'll scream.
I'm not going to force you anywhere. I just want to help. Just a short questionnaire for you.
Short?
We do what we can.
Sure.
Family history of bipolar?
Yes.
Family history of suicide?
Yes, but that's not why...
Ever hear voices?
I hear you.
Voices in your head that nobody else hears?
I did when I was little. Every night, in fact, for years. But not anymore.
Okay. Ever been abused?
Is rape abuse?
Rape is abuse, yes.
That's nice. I thought it was just something men did.
Ever been pregnant?
Yes.
Are you pregnant right now?
No.
When did you stop being pregnant?
They don't follow you if you walk where the cars are.
Who don't?
Bloodsuckers.
You'll be moved to psych tomorrow.
72 hours?
Minimum. But till then, if you need anything, I'm just down the hall.
Can I... could I have a bag for my things?
Oh, you won't really have anything with you. External items are a bit of
I really will go mad.
What were you thinking of?
I don't know, just... You know what I grabbed before the ambulance. It's already here. Books, notebook, phone, change of clothes.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just check with my supervisor. One book.
My notebook.
But I mean, no pens. Nothing you can hurt yourself with.
God's sake. Fine, I'll have my normal books. Screw my job, right?
Sorry, Annabelle, but we can't let you have more than
What,
one.
and I'm gonna be able to kill myself if I get two, am I? Gonna top it by bashing both against my ears. Oh, paper cuts in lemon juice. Do you even get lemons in the asylum?
Afraid it's ward policy.
You know, if I'd murdered someone, there'd be books in prison. If I was a man, I'd have a fucking library.
But you're not, are you? One book. Sorry there isn't more I can do. And you'd better change too. You've probably seen your gown is on the bed.
Can I at least keep my socks? If I promise I won't hang myself with them or whatever. Please. They make me feel happy. Comfort clothes, you know?
The stripes are pretty cute.
£2 from Primark. Oh, yeah. Don't have that this side of the pond.
We have a couple. I won't tell if you don't.
Thank you. Thank you. What's your name again?
Chloe.
Will you be there or do you stay here?
Sadly, I'm not qualified.
Oh.
You'll be okay. I'll keep your things safe for you. Don't worry.
It's not them I'm worried about.
Come in.
Of all the doctors in the world, it is Dr. Sharpe for me, is it?
Unless you prefer.
Sorry, Doctor. Well, I've just suddenly found myself in an insane asylum and everything that isn't funny at all actually is. Weddings and funerals, you know?
And both cancelled for us, it seems. Same old stockings, Bells. Same fire. What a bad case of stripes. Your favorite?
Peach, huh? I already ate.
I'm aware.
Watching me, are you?
It's my job to.
No wonder they tell me I'm not allowed to shut my door.
I was trying to do something nice for you.
Oh, do you play White Knight with all your patients, or just the ones you used to fuck?
We were more than that. Are more than that.
This is so unprofessional.
You know, Bells, you're not really in a position to tell me that, are you?
Oh, very scary, aren't you? Well, consider me trembling. And here I thought you were leaving California. Guess nothing you say is true.
I've been nothing but open with you.
Sometimes too much.
You're projecting again.
Is that your diagnosis, then? Can I go now? You know, there was a girl, 19th century, I think, victim of a serial killer. Lured her to her own attic and raped, murdered her. Set the house on fire. No evidence. So original. House gone. Body gone. Except the legs, the stockings. Totally unmarred. No explanation, but undeniable. Evidence. Killer was caught and hanged. I would very much like to have those stockings, Doctor.
Is that what you think checkmate is?
If I say yes, does that make me crazy?
Well, you're in this place for a reason, Bells.
I can take 3 days.
Can you now? You should finish that. It'll go moldy.
No thanks. Something's left a bad taste in my mouth.
Hello, Robert? Yeah, just finished an appointment. No, it went well, I think. Very insightful. Just calling because I think it'd be apt to update Miss Lee's file. Thought it'd be best to run by you first. Get a second opinion. Yes, first name Annabelle. That's right. Patient W14A. I have a feeling she'll be needing a more intensive course of treatment. Whenever you're ready.
But chaste she was, and never would she play from her.
You're Annabelle Lee. I know your music from before. Hard to forget. Really, I'm Veronica, by the way. I've heard them talking about you, and every time I walk by, you're humming. Always humming. Are you composing again?
I'm reading about plague rats.
Why?
Only bloody book they let me have.
Sounds fun.
I think I saw one under my bed.
Oh, well, that's...
High standards, right?
Yeah. I don't even have a pillow in my room.
Wait, sorry, what the fuck?
Budget cuts, I guess. Nobody cares about the crazies.
God, I miss the NHS. There, see? Coming out, little guy. I don't want to hurt you. I might train him, if he's nice. If you were waiting for an autograph or something, that's really sweet, love, but they won't let me have anything to write with. Huh. Where'd you find that?
A nurse gave it to me. Well, gave it to me to give to you.
Catch their name at all?
I didn't ask. I don't think she's a regular, though. Her scrubs were different from the rest. Friend of yours?
Thank you, Chloe. Why do you give this to me?
Because I don't want to forget. Doctor keeps saying they're going to take me to to ECT. And I'm really, really scared. Because nothing happened to put me here. I just got sad. And I used to be really, really happy. But all it took was for him to say I was broken, and I was. But I want you to write everything. I want you to write everything that happens and make it a song and make me remember if I can't. Because everyone knows that you can't erase crayon.
A lot of things you can't erase, V.
Yeah.
I'll do what I can for you. I promise.
They'll read that when you're asleep. What? What did you say? They'll read that when you're asleep. My book? Is that what you mean?
Do you know that, darling? Darling!
She can't hear you. Shame. Such a shame. I do so want her to smile. Alas, the call is coming from inside the house. Cut the phone line then! It's him, spreading his lies. He reads it when she's asleep. Shame. Such a shame.
Why am I still here? My 72 hours were up 2 days ago.
We don't have an appointment today, Annabelle.
You're telling me I have to wait. They all are. What am I waiting for? I did my time and I'd like to leave.
You haven't finished your treatment yet.
Oh, fuck off, haven't I?
I'm going to have to ask you to calm down.
I'm perfectly calm, thank you.
Then act like it.
Oh, you have no idea how much I hate it when you do that, Charlie.
First names again, are we?
Oh, stop it. Don't. Are you not waiting for me to stop looking suicidal? Is that it? Is that why you have lights on 24/7, like some incubator experiment? Counting my calories for me, watching while I shower. You do realise everything adds up, right? How these places strip away any actual reason to want to live. May have already given up and that's what made me come here, but if you wanted to weigh how someone chose dying as better, and still sending them somewhere like this, how does that make me the crazy one?
I understand you're reading up on plague rats. Oh, don't look at me like that. Just thought you might want to decompress after that little monologue, and I'm interested. Come on, Bells, bring it back to a 5, yeah?
Sure you remember the book?
Of course. When we visited London. That museum, wasn't it?
One on Cable Street, yeah.
And you've still got it.
You know me. Sentimental fool.
Fall right through it if you're not careful.
Thanks for the warning. Not sure I'm the one who needs it, though. There's one in my room. Little grey one, stripy tail.
I can assure you, Bells, there are no vermin in this institute.
Don't be so sure. I'm training him.
You're training rats?
He's smart. Understands me.
A rat is your friend?
Yes, actually. We sing together. Or we will, when he feels up to it.
And you say you're not crazy.
This place is making me.
Well, I do have a private practice, and I do have plenty of time for you outside of this hospital. Let me help you, Bells. Let me fix you. You know how broken you are.
And how would you treat me? Same as here. Tell me to lie down and shut my eyes, not cause any trouble. Wouldn't be the first. Look, I didn't hurt anyone else. Just myself, which as a woman nearly 30, I reckon is my right to do.
Is it?
Oh, that's off the record, Doctor. Yeah, I don't see you and your little microphone there. Always were particular about your evidence. Funny that. You know, I could report you for trying to lure a vulnerable to your private practice.
You could, but who'd believe you? With your imaginary singing rats and contraband, stealing crayons from the children's ward, putting them at risk.
I didn't steal
talking to
anything.
rodents that don't exist, aggressively entering a staff member's room unprovoked. Oh, bells! Afraid your symptoms may be worsening from the look of things. If this carries on,
don't you dare.
privatization may be the safest option
Charlie.
for you and everyone else.
This is bullshit. This is illegal.
This is check. In the meantime, love, lie down, shut your eyes, and don't cause any trouble. And make an appointment next time!
Come on, Basil, just a little higher. Tiny bit more. Beautiful. You've got it.
Well, it's about bloody time.
Huh? Language, sir.
My apologies, Lady Leave. Aha, quite right. Why, it's taken me ages to get back my gusto. Trapped in here all ages, and how nice it feels to sing again. I tell you, just so.
I know how you feel.
Seems centuries getting through that blasted wall. Extraordinary that such a poorly constructed building should have such damn sturdy walls, isn't it? It's quite exhausted me.
But you made it out. Or in. There is no out here, apparently.
Chin up, my lady. Chin up. Your sweet Sir Basil can dig you an escape. Though it may take a little longer than my own on account of your considerable, humanness. I can start now if it would expedite your return to happiness.
No, Basil, thank you. I'd rather have you here with me.
Of course. Consider myself duty-bound to your person. I, Sir Basil Edward Basil, formerly prize pet of and companion to the young Queen Victoria, now ambassador of the League of Asylum Plague Rats, am entirely at your service. Now, what do you say to some biscuits, My compatriots at the League have spent many moons tunneling into the most secretive of places, and Percival just this morning found the kitchen open to our exploits.
Some biscuits would be wonderful, thank you.
At once! I shall be back in 2 tweaks of a pinky's tail. Pip, pip.
He is a sweetheart, isn't he?
What?
He's got me through so much.
Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm in my room.
Cell, more like. You're Annabelle too, aren't you?
If you are, so am I.
Basil's always talking about you.
Basil's always talking.
Yes, he is, rather.
Where are you?
I'm not quite sure. I can only see a light looking at you. It's a lot brighter than any light I've ever seen. It's not gas, is it?
No, it's fluorescent.
Fluorescent? What a word!
Okay, Jesus. Can you see that?
Yes! Extraordinary!
How many fingers am I holding up?
3, I think. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
How marvelous.
How is this happening?
Your guess is as good as mine.
You say Basil talks about me?
Most highly.
Honestly, where are you?
I believe it's the Mornington Institute. Most call it the Asylum for Wayward Girls. Why? Where are you?
Resnick Neuropsychiatric.
Lord, what a mouthful.
But I mean, where are you? In time?
Afraid I don't understand.
What year is it?
1845.
Jesus, it's happened. They did it. I've gone mad.
I think you're about as mad as I am. And I don't think I'm mad.
There's no way this is happening.
And yet...
Why?
I don't know. But are you unhappy with me?
No, I'm not. I could do with a friend.
So could we all.
And hold here, my lady. A small token of my appreciation and devotion.
Is that my Basil?
Miss Annabelle! Oh, you did it! I always had faith in you.
And you for getting there at all. What wonderful little paws you have.
Ah, miss, you set my whiskers a quiver. Ah.
Not to be rude, but... God, I don't even know what to ask.
Ask nothing then, my dear. Too many questions leave no time for answers. And have a biscuit. They're rather good.
I'm not so hungry anymore. Why don't you take them to the other Annabelle? I'm sure she'd appreciate them.
Oh, would you?
Of course. I shall be but a moment.
Oh my God.
Do you have a minute?
It is peculiar. Though we are all subjected to the chemical experiments Dr. Greavesley administers in his laboratory upstairs, he seems to call me, and me alone, into his chamber downstairs. The very same in which I was first accosted by those darkling eyes near 3 weeks past, only to inject me with a multitude of serums and speak to me in his impenetrably phlegmatic manner, as though my thoughts were worth anything. For, after all, I'm a lunatic.
Tell me, Annabelle with no last name, are you suffering here in the asylum?
I'm sorry, Doctor?
It is a simple question, which demands a simple answer. Are you suffering?
Only as much as the rest, Doctor.
And do you still think of death? Of taking your own life, I mean?
I have not the luxury to think of it. We are well guarded, Doctor.
Others have managed it.
I'm afraid to leave those that would remain.
Why should you care for them? They're the filth that pave the streets.
Why should they care for me? In these walls, I am no better. And yet they do.
You would endure this suffering for the company of whores.
I would, Doctor.
Then you are a fool.
Better a fool with love than my keeper without. At least my cage has a light.
And what cage do you suggest holds me, then?
Do you ask the opinion of a madwoman, Doctor? And you call me fool?
You're food for thought, Annabelle. What's to be done with that in a place like this?
What indeed?
Devil in you, isn't there? I can see it in your eyes. There's money in the devil. Centuries, people pay for relics and protection. Pay more to indulge in it. Your little whore friends are proof enough of that. And you're not unbecoming, Annabelle. Quite striking, given the right light. There's much to be done, it seems.
You think so, Doctor?
We shall see. We shall see.
I just wanted to tell you that, at 4 o'clock this morning, the nurses are gonna come in and take me to ECT. I just thought that As a friend, you should know.
What? No, you said last week they didn't...
Doctor says it has to happen.
He says lots of things, V, but you don't have to listen.
What can I do? Says it's not pretty, but also says it sometimes maybe works.
Men like him will say whatever they want because they can. But listen to me, you do not have to do this. There's paperwork, right? And you've told me about your family. They'd never sign off on...
Someone has. I think. I just wanted to say sorry, because you'll probably wake up with all the noise. I usually don't scream.
Make sure you do this time. Wake everyone up. Stir the pot.
Yeah. Fuck 'em, right?
Yeah, fuck 'em sideways. I'll be up for you anyway. 4's basically the witching hour for manic depressives. You deserve the world. Keep that in your head, kid. You'll be okay.
I'm just... Look, I signed, okay? I don't know if I can keep functioning anymore. I can't do anything. I can't make this depression go away. I can't go back home because I'll just lie in bed all day and cry. Nothing has helped, and all the doctors don't know what else to do. And I love you, and I love hanging out with you, but I can't keep up thinking it's gonna fix me.
You don't need fixing, V.
I want to get the treatment. People say I don't want to get better, but I really do. Like I said, I used to be a really happy person. I grew up on my uncle's strawberry farm, for fuck's sake. You can get more Disney. I don't want to be this way, but I'm still really, really scared. I've read all these books about ECT, but they haven't made me feel any better. And now I wish I hadn't. Oh, God.
Listen to me. Listen to me. You are going to be okay, V. In fact, you're going to be better than okay. You are going to go into that room tomorrow and you are going to kick ECT's fucking ass. You are going to be so tough and so strong and so okay, and I will tell you why. Because I need you to be okay. I need you to come back and tell me that it was fine and easy and that you feel better, because someday I will need to get ECT and I'm going to be scared. But then we'll both be through it, right? And then maybe one day we'll go to your farm again and pick berries. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I need you to be okay so that you can tell me that it's okay. Can you do that for me?
Yes. I promise. Just, God, I hate having to be here.
Tell me about it.
You know, you've never even told me why you're in here.
Is that something you need to know?
You're about the only friend I have. I want as much to remember today as possible. And if I do forget after tomorrow, I want a friend to fill in the gaps.
It's not exactly sunshine and lollipops.
Nothing ever is, ANNABELLE.
Okay, first off, never call me that again. I don't care how close we are.
All right. Sorry.
Overdose.
Huh. You're a lot braver than me.
It's not brave. Although, maybe it is. I don't know.
I could never. I mean, sorry.
It's okay.
Why'd you do it?
You really want to know?
Not really, but it might make it easier. I hear the nurses all the time talking about everyone in here, what they're up to. They say everything about you is so sad, but your music was always so happy to me, even though the words weren't meant to be. I guess I just want to know what was real in that, if anything.
We were both drunk, and he always was worse like that. You're old enough to put 2 and 2 together. Wouldn't have been so bad if it weren't for the fact I loved him so much. Always so calm, charming, sociable, you'd never expect it, really. Doubt he thinks of it like I do, though. Remembered all the little things, every friend's birthday, fancy dinner place from 5 years ago, but never anything if he drank too much. And he really did, as if that excuses anything. Got me pregnant, too. My biggest nightmare. Said I'd only marry him if we agreed, no kids. How to take care of that, I thought. Bunch of Christians with signs chased me down the street right after it. Beat me down, spit in my face, call me murderer. Police were useless as ever. Insufficient evidence, testimony. For both cases. Of course, a guy like him, all too easy to call it a misunderstanding, overreaction. Nothing seemed like it was worth it after that. Like I really realized for the first time how there is no way a woman can keep winning out there with nothing but the truth in the fire. Only so much backstabbing you can take, yeah?
God, men are trash.
Absolute trash.
At least there's something kind of safe about this place. You can't hurt yourself more than they can.
That's the problem. He's our doctor.
Wait, Dr. Sharpe is your... Fuck. Him. I'm gonna hurt him, Bells. I'm gonna fucking hurt him.
No, you're not.
I signed because of him. He said it works. He said it's ugly, but it works, and I trusted him.
You can take it back. Say you weren't compos mentis.
Well, I'm not, am I? But fuck it. We should just be able to be free here. Fuck the fuck out if we want. And if I'm gonna be fucking fried tomorrow morning, I'm gonna punch the shit out of him while it happens.
Veronica, don't give them what they want. They'll only keep you here.
No. They don't get to do this. They don't get to do this to us. How can you be so...
Being numb won't go away if you get yourself hurt because of him.
What happened to fighting? To telling me to tell you it's okay. This is me doing that because I'm gonna make things matter again, even if you won't.
Veronica!
You better hear me screaming tonight, because I'm ready to show them just how mad a bitch can really get.
Good afternoon, this is Dr. Miles.
I need your help.
Annabelle.
I need your help.
You realize they monitor these calls, right?
What don't they? Look, I'm not asking for anything crazy here.
That depends.
I want to see my file. I need to know if...
I'm afraid that's not an option.
They said 72 hours.
Minimum.
Well, it's been 5 weeks, which is bullshit. I'm not that sick. I want to know what's in there that's keeping me here.
I'm sure it says everything we already know.
I don't know what that is, though.
Annabelle, you know full well why you're in there.
Well, if that's all it is, I should be out. Shouldn't I? I haven't done anything, since I got here. I've been the perfect fucking patient.
Keep it calm, Lee. Got plenty of others waiting for a call.
I can see that.
Don't. Look, I'm trying. I have never taken a drug that wasn't prescribed. I've never smoked a cigarette. I've never been addicted to anything.
Except the sight of your own blood. You say so in one of your songs. It's very catchy. I'm sure the teenagers love that one.
That's a song. It doesn't mean anything.
Not much of an artist if you don't even believe in your own work.
Do you get off on this? All of you, but so-called healers, wanking off to saying this kind of shit to people like...
Like who? You? So you do think you're one of them?
That's not what I meant. Most of the inmates here either see Jesus or think they are Jesus. And me, what do? Well, I only talk to fucking rats and make friends with some parallel universe girl inside my notebook every morning. Or I would, but someone's taken this stupid thing and I've been alone all week. But you'd still talk like that to me, even if it wasn't the truth, wouldn't you?
I don't have your file anymore, Annabelle. But whoever does must know what they're doing if that's what you think the truth is now.
I'm not fucking crazy.
That's never been for me to determine.
I want to see my file.
I don't have it.
You sent it off. You referred me. You know where it went.
I suggest you take this up with your actual psychiatrist. I have more immediate patients than you, Annabelle.
I'm not taking anything up with him.
Then I can't help you.
Listen, please. I am telling you what is wrong, and you just aren't listening. I don't think you realize that I literally cannot be any more frank right now.
You are not in any danger. That's the point. This has every sign of textbook paranoia, and it will pass, I assure you.
Every second I'm here is a threat. I am more self-aware than is healthy for anyone to be. The internal monologue is deafening. I know precisely what is wrong with me, and I can explain it in brutal, unvarnished clarity if anyone cares to listen, but the fact is that once you've been prescribed a psychiatric drug, you have lost all credibility. And this is before you've been committed, because then it's all over for you.
Annabelle, please.
I know what's wrong, okay? I know what's good for me, but civilized society does not think so, and where is the power? In numbers. I am only one, and I'm crazy.
Annabelle, stop
and I'm also a girl, which is never a plus in any situation. See, now children are children, lunatics are children, women are children. Right, this is exactly why shops and pharmacies stock the feminine products right next to the baby products.
Annabelle, stop
it! I think I'm reading too much into this. Well, fuck you! I'd like to go back to my room now.
In a bit.
Oh, so suddenly you want me out and about. Make up your fucking minds.
No need for that, Annabelle. It's just time for your appointment.
I don't have an appointment. I don't make appointments.
It's alright. We all forget things sometimes.
No, I don't have... Look, I haven't since 2 weeks.
You had one a few days ago now, didn't you? And Dr. Sharpe was very kind and arranged your next one himself. Just as well he did, or you might not have got round to it. All worked out in the end, though, eh?
I can't have had one. I don't remember it. And I want my book. I've lost... Someone's taken my book.
That's okay, Annabelle.
I'm not... I wasn't there.
Sure the cameras say otherwise? Shall we go, then?
The stripes upon the walls round me appeared to be moving. Diary. Annabelle, I mean this just as I say it. I have been an inmate of the Asylum for Wayward Victorian Girls close on 3 months now, and I've come to know the following with the utmost certainty. If madness exists here, it does not live behind the bars. I swear upon what little I hold dear that the stripes are writhing slowly upon the surface. They say the house is alive. They say your eyes adjust. It didn't take long for me. Some believe that the spirits of the girls who used to sleep here are trapped inside the walls, but I don't know. I think it is alive. The asylum, I mean. Every part of it. I cannot look away. It's on my stockings now. Dancing little stripes, like the fire I should have died in. Do I extend my hand? Reaching. Reaching.
Miss Annabelle? What's happened?
There.
My eyes may be accustomed to the dark, my lady, but it seems you put too much stock in me. Is it something very small? Tasty flea, perhaps?
Can't you see them?
It would appear not.
Find Annabelle. I need her.
Who's wonderful, who's marvelous, little Miss Annabelle, who's kissable, who's laughable, little Miss Annabelle. Hey, gee, a pretty little baby, now what would you give? Escorted her, supported her. You know, you used to love it when your dad sang that.
Yeah, not since he died, though. Is this a game to you, Charlie?
I thought you were set on only calling me doctor.
Well, why don't we just stop talking like that's what we are? That's clearly what you want.
And the crack begins to open.
Oh, don't go falling through. It's quite a drop.
See? People really never change, do they?
They do if they care enough.
Or don't care at all. Some interesting stuff in there. I particularly like the drawings. What are they?
Leeches.
There's your little blood fetish coming out again, Bells.
It's not a fetish, it never was.
I never complained. Frankly, very enjoyable on my end. Still, you have drawn more pictures of more leeches than could possibly be considered healthy. Not that I'm aware of the statistically agreed upon number of leeches that would be considered healthy, but anyway.
You really think you're funny?
Back in the day, you'd be loving this.
Well, this is now, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
What?
When is now?
Today.
Okay. What day is today?
Yes, this is all very Alice in Wonderland, love, but you can stop now.
Simple enough question. What day is it?
Thursday, April 28th.
Friday 29th.
Oh, stop it. I know it's Thursday. I mark it out. I didn't just lose a whole day of my life.
You never could truly admit that you're wrong.
Oh, bite me.
Been a while since I heard that. I suppose that was deserving. Lucky the CCTV in here is fucked or your file will be shredded on sight.
What, you're not going to report me?
I'm in for the long game.
Doesn't seem fair when you have all the cards.
You've had worse odds than this. We both have. That should made us work.
Your mum always said you could have too much of a good thing.
Don't go overindulging then.
Jesus, how fucking old are we?
Old enough to know better. You should eat more, Bells. Scaring me a bit.
Not my fault. Food is shit. I'm good on the peach front. Thanks.
Save it for later. What do you want, Bells?
A bit of a stupid question, really.
Humor me. We haven't talked like this. Not properly. Since before all the everything.
Communication never was our strong suit.
Just give me 2 seconds without being cynical, please.
Oh, Doctor, it's like you don't even know me.
Do you still want out?
Of course I do.
No, I mean, do you still want to die?
No, I don't. Not anymore.
That's something.
Suppose. I want to feel like me again. I want to feel like I'm a normal person who can do normal things and talk about them normally with other normal people. I'm tired of feeling special for all the wrong reasons.
But you are special, Bells.
Only time I can think like I'm not talking at ghosts is with... Well, it feels stupid to say out loud. Doubt you'd even believe me anyway. I just want to feel sunlight again, Charlie. I want to stop acting like some sick Ophelia swimming in dead flowers because nobody will tell me anything straight. You don't get how hard it is, shoved into a tiny corner, gathering dust like some lost letter in a filing cabinet and... Wait, what did you say about my file just now?
I didn't say anything.
No, you said something about shredding. Shredding my file. You have it. Don't you?
The hospital has it.
But you have it in the hospital.
Not directly.
Directly enough. You know something. I know you do.
Annabelle.
You're my doctor, aren't you? How the fuck could you not know where it is?
We don't usually let patients see.
Yeah, well, I'm not just any patient, am I? Look at us. Look at how we talk. You asked me to talk. And if I'm not sane, then neither are you.
And I thought we were finally making progress.
I want to see my file. Charlie, please, I'm asking you nicely. Just as me, alright? I want to see...
Well, just as me, I can't let you see it because, as me, I'm not a doctor.
Oh, stop thinking you're so clever. Stop thinking you know what's best for me.
I know you better than anyone, don't I?
Oh, once upon a time, but that's fucked off, hasn't it?
It doesn't have to. Alright, look, I've already said I still have my own practice. It could be so easy. Be so easy for us.
Charlie, I'm not going with you.
Why? Why not? Do you want out? I can get you out. This is actually a chance. What is there to fucking lose?
Veronica
Bell, she's a fucking vegetable.
Yeah, and whose fault is that?
She needed help.
And you should have given it to her.
I did what I thought was right.
You fried her like a fucking insect. All she was depressed and...
Is she now? Oh, last I saw, she was perfectly happy to just dance in the rec room.
Because she doesn't even know who she is. She was 19. She was meant to be off starting her life. And look what you did to her.
She signed the...
Fuck your dotted line, Charles. I needed her.
You should be needing me! What the fuck are you doing here?
Stop it, don't. Basil, run.
Kayla, shit.
Don't hurt him, don't. Charlie.
Oh.
Abbie. Please.
Just get it out of here. I never want to see it again.
What were you thinking going in there?
I'm sorry. Miss Annabelle's most frightened.
I'm not afraid of him.
Our Annabelle!
What's happened to her?
I could not say, madam, for I never saw them.
Saw who?
Or what?
Oh, don't go freaking me out here, Basil.
Apologies, miss, but she did seem most faint. I came here without thought. Oh, what if we are too late?
Hold on, you. Annabelle, I'm here. Annabelle?
Miss, please, are you hiding?
Annabelle, are you
Annabelle,
Annabelle,
there?
are you there? Are you there? I'm here. Are you alright? Annabelle, don't you do this. I'm right here. No, I didn't want to do that. I'm sorry. Annabelle. Oh, shit. Basil, how do I fix this? I
must go to her.
No, Basil, not you too. You just got here.
I shall send Percival and the League to you. I swear it. You shall not be alone.
Don't go. She wanted you here. She sent you to me. She wants you here. She wants you here. Stay, please. I've been without you all week. Oh God, why am I crying? You're not even real.
I'm real. You know I'm real.
Why him? Why this place? Why are these the only real things I have a hold of anymore?
Sometimes, my sweetling, the phoenix must burn to feel its wings.
Yeah, well, I'm not some magic bird, am I?
But you know what it's like in the fire, as does our Miss Annabelle. But still, out she flew, no more damaged than her stripy little stockings, and so will you.
It's easier for her. She sees things so differently. Annabelle, no last name. Annabelle, no history.
Now, no tooting of the pity whistle. History we all have, and names we have too. Annabelle Burnett. A blacksmith's daughter at one time, but we all know how hard anvils can be struck. Hers was no different.
Burnett, like the rose.
A flower amongst steel.
Isn't she just?
There was an English lass, as pretty as a rose.
You're just writing my songs for me now.
I'll have you know, I attended many of the romantic composers in concert back in the day.
Am I selfish, Basil?
Selfish, my lady?
Keeping you here, myself here, because she's all I have on the outside. Even if I don't know where that is, so why bother even getting out? God, I'm such a leech, I know I am.
Suicide is not selfish, my dear. No more is doing what you can to stay alive.
You should go. She needs you.
We all three need each other.
No, that's not... There's someone else that needs me, Basil.
Not him.
I hadn't thought. Well, now you... I think... Yes. And I need him too.
Surely you don't mean that.
Basil, I mean everything I've ever said. Good and bad and everything. You know that. So does he. Guess it's just time I said something meaningful then.
If you were to host an insomnia gallery, or a hypochondria gallery, or pneumonia, say, or gallery of some other such disease, would you not call your subjects the insomniacs, hypochondriacs, the pneumoniacs?
Firstly, my dear Greavesley, I'd appreciate just the briefest spell of silence while I continue these adjustments. Second, hypochondria gallery is a ridiculous thing to imagine, even for the sake of argument. Third, I'm not entirely convinced that pneumoniac is a word. Lastly, you called me here to capture the nouveau Ophelia, did you not?
I did, Thomas. I did indeed.
Thompson. It's confusing, I know. But, if I may ask you, sir, what is the disease of Shakespeare's Ophelia?
Why, the disease of Ophelia is the disease of the melancholy, mad, and female. And we, my dear Thomas, own a great deal of stock in it.
Yes, I had thought you'd say that.
You sent for me, Doctor?
I'm awfully sorry. You startled me. I didn't hear you come in.
And how could you? We're not allowed any shoes.
That's enough out of you. Over here now, Annabelle, and sit.
But sir, the glass, her feet, it's gone everywhere.
You're not paid to photograph those, are you? Leave them.
Be that as it may. The lady is in my care for these few hours. I'll not have any model whose face is warped by pain elsewhere.
As you wish. Though I'd think twice before calling any of this lot ladies.
Thank you, sir.
I'm no sir, miss.
Yes, well, jolly good, jolly good. Sit perfectly still now. I'm going to place these flowers upon your head, and you are not to touch them.
Yes, Doctor.
I haven't got the eye for this sort of thing at all, Thomas.
The name is Thompson, Doctor.
Details. By any name, you're a delicate sort of chap, I dare say. Perhaps you've got the touch. Well, go on. I don't think she bites. Or perhaps you'd care for an opium cigarette first. I find they help me in my work. Steadies the hands.
No, that would be... yes, of course. Do forgive me?
Why, Thomas, you're an absolute artist. Just as your old Bryson sent you were. It's no wonder the Queen has a royal eye on you. The old bird.
It's Thompson, Dr. Greavesley.
So you claim. But don't you think we ought to disguise that unsightly mark somehow? Turn the slut to the other side, perhaps.
The heart-shaped scar, you mean? I must confess, I do disagree with you, Doctor. To my eye, it is the very soul of the portrait. It shows a history.
A past is nothing to be ashamed of, you think, Mr. Thompson?
Quite.
You young romantics find your soul in the strangest of places. But I dare say you're right. Our clientele might have a particular appreciation for your battle scars. Carry on, Thomas. I'll be back by 6.
Are you quite all right?
I suppose I must be. Miss?
Annabelle, Burnett.
The Irish Rose.
You know your flowers.
I know a great many things others would consider beneath notice. Now, just a finishing touch or two.
Rosemary for remembrance, says Ophelia. Mother used to make the most wonderful bread with this.
Are you all right if we start?
Though, I admit I don't know what it is we're starting.
Well, tell me. Ever seen a camera before?
No, I've not.
One flash, one puff of smoke, and a moment is kept in time forever. No agony over paints, etchings, printing presses. They're all the rage in America.
But why here? Why capture this?
Somehow, Shakespeare's darling has risen from her watery 300-year-old grave and set the public's imagination afire. Those morbidly romantic suicide paintings were only part of the trend. Now, people want to see her in the flesh. They can no longer distinguish between fictional personality and true sufferer. And so, a third character is born. Ophelia, the icon.
Me?
You.
But I'm not mad, Mr. Thompson. You must feel cheated.
Not at all. I don't believe Ophelia was mad, any more than you are not. I believe she was wronged.
Then what would you have me do?
Stay as you are. It's real. It's perfect. This is how I've always imagined Ophelia. There's a fire in your eyes that's more than madness. You know you don't belong here. No woman would have drowned without a fight.
Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Remember me, sweetheart?
Should I?
Remember anything, darling? Anything at all?
I know it's lunch at 12:15.
That's important. Don't forget that.
No, I won't. It's chicken and peas on Tuesdays.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
They do overcook it, though.
Yes, I like it soft, too.
Sorry. What's your name again?
Horatio.
Oh, nice to meet you.
We've been friends all our lives.
No, I'd remember you.
Oh, would you?
I've got a photographic memory, Dad always says.
Yes, that's what always gets you in trouble.
Am I in trouble?
Not anymore. He saw to that.
Who?
Sharp wit. Sharper punishments.
Who wants to punish me?
Oh, he already has, pet.
Leave me alone. I don't... You're scaring me. You're scaring me.
We both know he went too far. He always goes too far.
Stop it. Stop talking to me.
Well, at least you broke the camera up in there. What a window you've made for her.
I haven't broken anything.
What did you find in there, sweetheart? What did you find?
I haven't found... I didn't do anything. I've never done anything bad. I'm a good girl. I'm...
Go on. What's your name?
I don't have to tell you anything.
Find Annabelle. She'll help you.
Who's Annabelle? Who's Annabelle? Tell me! What did I see? What don't I remember? Come back! Who's Annabelle? Who's Annabelle?
You knew interfere too much, Horatio.
Ah, but it's so much fun.
Yes, it is rather. Why do we not simply watch it unfold?
Because we know the outcome already.
We always have.
Yes, and won't it be sweet?
I feel sorry it must end.
Shame.
Such a shame. But all the same, unavoidable.
I suppose it's difficult to sew up a wound of no needle.
Well, it's not our fault the wound is there at all. What are we to do when met with flesh so carefully placed? Instinct outweighs emotions. You're wrong, darling. There is no instinct without emotion. Luckily, they have plenty. Bad blood will out, of course. Let it all run. Red as roses. Nice, at least, feast.
Before the skies will turn to salt.
I admit I've grown rather fond of his company.
Must be nice.
Yes, I'd have to say it is. But don't be jealous, Annabelle dear. I still put nothing and no one above you.
Easy to say that when you're off having some nice photo shoot when I thought you needed
Now,
me.
ladies.
Don't worry, Basil. We need not fight. I was afraid, it's true. Stranger and stranger things have been happening. Walls moving. Giant leeches in my cell.
Leeches? You see them too?
Oh, yes. What are they?
I don't know. But they followed me for years. All my life, seems like. Ever since I was little. Used to think they were just voices in my head, but I've never really been sure. But they're not dangerous. Not to me. Just odd.
I know that now. I don't know why they're suddenly here too. Did you send them to me?
Oh, God, no. They're a nightmare sometimes. Never stop singing. Wouldn't wish them on anyone.
Maybe it's us.
What's us?
The leeches. Maybe they've always followed you because we were always destined to meet. Because the wall opened, Annabelle. I don't know how. It was like the stripes were alive. My legs were hot, like my stockings were on fire, and all the stripes were dancing, swimming together like music. And I touched it. I was curious, of course, and the wall opened and out they came. But they just wanted to play. So maybe it's us. The closer we've become, the more alike, the more this wall between us is a bridge. Two sides of a paper veil.
So they're stuck between us now, or something?
Perhaps. But who am I to know? Yet it's often the unexpected things which bring the most good.
You're not wrong there.
I wonder. I'd saved this for you. Just a cornflower, but, well, Thompson says wildflowers grow the strongest. And I think you're proof of that.
It's lovely. The petals are so...
I thought you'd like it. I meant to give it to Basil when he next visited you.
Why, I can take it right now, miss. My tail's become quite useless these days. It would be most welcome to stretch it out again.
No need, I should think.
Miss Annabelle?
I'm sure it will.
Wait, no, stop it. The book might break.
Sure, I can.
Annabelle, what are you...
Do it!
How did you just...
Take it quick, it hurts!
Wait, give me your hand. Oh God, sorry if that hurt you. I just needed to hold someone.
Not at all. We take the affection we can.
Like your Thompson, eh?
Oh, hush you.
Oh, well, if 4 sessions weren't enough for him, who's to say there won't be a 5th?
I suppose he does say there ought to be a more empowered Ophelia. So far it's all been herbs and halos, but he says he believes she's more than that. She had a fight she was only forced to lose. Would have taken Hamlet with the poisoned sword herself had she not died. He's asked for me again soon, in fact.
And you're out of your cell for all this?
Yes, it's my own temporal freedom.
Where do you go?
The doctor's private study. It's quite strange, I tell you, to be posing with flowers and satin amongst all the scalpels and such. Why?
Do you suppose you can... not distract, but...
Oh, Dr. Greavesley leaves us to it. Don't worry about that. He has no stomach or patience for simpering artisans. Or so he says.
No, I mean Thompson.
Distract? For what? I shouldn't like to deceive him. He has been good to me, Annabelle. More good to me than any young man ever has.
No, of course I don't mean it like that, but... you say he's sympathetic to us.
He knows we do not belong here, if that's what you mean.
Exactly. And I think I know how to get out. Both of us. Together.
Your freedom is not the same as mine.
Oh, but look at what you just did. If you can get your hand through, what's to stop the rest of you? What's to stop you from seeing what's on the other side of that wall? We can't even try until I'm out of here. It's too risky. It's not... I just need you to get something for me without anyone seeing. I'd ask Basil, but this place has doubled down on trapping rats ever since they found Percy in the kitchen.
Ah, Percival! Poor Peggyful Percival! May he ever be remembered as the crown jewel of Operation Pantry. Ah.
There, little Basil.
I understand you may like Thompson, but this is us, Annabelle. We owe it to each other. I can't do this without you.
All right. What is it you need?
You say he cuts his flowers with a knife. Well, I think that's where we can start. Hey, V.
Hello.
Remember me?
Why does everyone keep asking me that?
I'm sorry. Maybe that was... Yeah, that was the wrong thing to start with.
Sky's clear today. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's been real cloudy lately, but now it's...
sunny. All those people down there. Those girls in pretty dresses. Wonder they're not cold. Guess it must be summer already. God, it's been so long.
I like that one. Huh? The girl in stripes. Pretty.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. It's warm today, so that's good.
Yeah, it is.
They had lots of fruit at lunch. That was good too.
We said we'd go fruit picking together. Your uncle has a strawberry farm, remember? You know, in Davenport.
Oh. I prefer raspberries, but that sounds nice. Yeah, let's go.
We will. We will, I promise.
The name game. Shirley, Bo Burley, banana, fana, Bo Burley, beef, mo. Banana Bell? Annabelle! Annabelle!
Yes, that's me. That's me, Fee.
Annabelle! Oh, sweet Jesus, fuck!
Now you sound like you. Oh,
Hey, break it up. No contact in the rec room.
Sorry. Fuck, it's so good to hear your voice. Like, properly. You have no idea how many times we've had these conversations.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, shut up right now. It wasn't your fault.
No, you don't. I saw something. I shouldn't have, I know, but I couldn't help myself. Not after what you told me about everything.
Wait, What happened?
He has photos, Bells, in his desk.
What?
I mean, you know how scared I was the day before ECT, so I went to his office. I wanted to find the papers. I wanted to shred them so they couldn't do what they did. And it was 3 a.m. and there was this drawer. This drawer he had locked, so I figured this must be them, and I did the lock. I used a hairpin, and there were photos of you, and you were all...
No, don't.
But then he came in, and he saw me. God, I don't even remember. He must have knocked me out or something. I just know we broke the camera in there somehow. I don't even know if it was something one of us threw or anything, but after that it was all just dark.
It's okay, V.
I should have run faster. I should have got them to you. I should have fought harder. I should have got them to you. I know what they meant to you and what they could have done for you, and I was so close. I'm so sorry about...
Veronica, fuck the photos, alright? I don't care about them, I care about you.
But we could have proved he was...
I don't need to prove shit anymore, because I'm gonna get us out of here. Yeah? I'm gonna get us both out of here, and we're gonna get far away, where they can't hurt us anymore, and we're gonna go dance on tables, and pick strawberries, and drink all night, and nobody can stop us, right? Nobody. Just hold out for me, okay? I've got a plan, or most of one, anyway. Just trust me. Trust me, V.
Of course I do.
Charlie, been a while.
Surprised to see you early.
Yeah, well, we all turn a new leaf once in a while, eh?
Already making yourself comfortable?
Girls gotta find pleasure somehow.
Very cute, Bells. Now, mush, I got papers to work through and I need my desk to do that.
Ooh, such a professional all of a sudden. If I didn't know you better, I'd say you were getting bored of these little appointments.
I just don't see the point in acting like I'm treating you when you're...
Not really needing to be here at all. Cat got your tongue, sweet pea.
Still got guts. I'll give you that.
Well, never lost 'em, did I? Think I've been in a car crash or something where you lot carry on. Ooh, I like this. Very fancy.
Don't touch that!
What? Gonna open some secret compartment, is it?
No, it's just... It's fragile, alright? The binding's barely hanging on.
Never knew you to care about books so much.
Weren't you just talking about turning over a new leaf?
Oh, I see. Book, leaf, very clever. Of course you wouldn't hide your secrets in a bookshelf. Anyone could find that if they were looking. No. You hide in plain sight, don't you? Always the heart on the sleeve. One of your better qualities, I kinda think. Then again, I always liked guys with a bit of mystery. Someone it's a real adventure staying one step ahead of, you know?
And what exactly are you one step ahead of right now?
Oh, that would be telling, wouldn't it? God, your face. Oh, sorry, it was too good. Oh, truth be told, baby, I'm about 5 steps behind with a dodgy ankle. I'm just tired of keeping this walk going because I never even wanted the journey to begin with. I just want the person up ahead to turn back and carry me home. Really home. You know, I've thought about what you said, about all I've been able to do, and I do need you. I mean, you know me, so scared of needing anyone, I thought I had to run away, scream, but that's how it's always been with us. But you've always done what you thought was best for me, right? Like, why is here any different? Right? Because, yeah, I never can admit that I'm wrong, so here it is. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, Charlie. I should be needing you, and I do. I need you. I need you to help this go away from me. I need you to be there for me. So I'm ready. I'm ready to sign, go private, whatever. I'm ready to get out of here. I'm ready to go with you. I am. I will go. It's what we both want now. It's what's best. Charlie, I mean it. I want to go with you.
Bells.
No, don't. Don't.
What?
Nothing, just... I mean, really hope that camera's still broken or you'd be fucking fired for that. God, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. All right, it won't get replaced till tomorrow, at least.
How'd it even break anyway? I mean, it's right up on the ceiling.
Oh, I don't know. Occupational hazard, I guess.
Get a lot of those, huh?
Well, it depends who it is in the room.
Weather's getting so beautiful, right? What is it, June, July?
Yeah, only just. It's real nice out there.
Oh, I've missed the wind. Grass.
You look so lovely in the sun.
God, you'd think we were out of here already.
We can leave tomorrow. Any day, anything to get you home again.
Oh, home. Do you still have Tilly?
Of course I do. You kidding? Better cat you'll never find.
Oh, fuck, I want to hold her. Charlie?
Yeah?
Can I ask something?
Don't go turning this on its head, Bells. Don't do that.
You think I want to give this up when I only just found it again? I'm not that girl anymore. I just want you to help me.
With what?
Veronica.
Veronica.
Nothing crazy, I promise. I know she doesn't belong here. I don't think she'll ever remember who she is, so I want her to feel free again. I want to help her make it to her uncle. She told me about him once. He grows strawberries, owns a farm, no kids, nothing. He could take care of her. And even if she stays like this forever, she could be happy. I'm sure of it. Please.
I don't know, Bells.
Well, do her family even visit? I mean, it's not like anyone has any reason to keep her here, not like she'd be any kind of threat if she were gone. She just wants to dance, you said it yourself. She'll never get better, not if she hasn't already. Why not let her just carry on dancing? Because if you won't help her, why help me? We're not all that different.
You two are worlds apart.
Not in here, we're not. I asked you to help me, well, now I'm asking you to help her too. I won't go if she doesn't.
Always such a bleeding heart, Bells. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Just be ready to leave tomorrow. Both of you.
Thank you. Thank you, love.
I hope someday to capture people as they are. I believe photography could be used to inspire change. It could tell the truth and force people to pay attention. It could be evidence of things that perhaps others refuse to see.
Like humanity in the eyes of the madhouse.
Something like that. But I cannot pursue that now, Annabelle. For people want portraits. Portraits alone. And I think that a portrait is a terribly false thing. For what shows in a portrait is little more than a mask, made of all that the subject would like the viewer to believe he is. Why else would Greavesley call for me but to sell these images? The very portrait of beautiful insanity, for that's all anyone will ever see in you.
Am I another terribly false thing, then?
You are a terribly real thing in a terribly false world. And that, I believe, is why you are in so much pain.
Thompson.
I sometimes fear I have not the heart for this work, leaving you here, as I must. But have I the heart for anything else? There's a daisy for you.
I would give you some violets, but they withered all when my father died.
No Ophelia ever spoke it better. You don't belong here, Annabelle. You quote Shakespeare and command emotion. You sit and talk and know your worth with light behind your eyes, and you just don't belong.
Thompson.
I capture you and think that's all it is. Think I've seen so many subjects, sent them all downstream, but you. No, you. You capture me! I cannot let you stay here. I cannot let this go for any girl. It isn't right. It isn't right! Ah!
Here.
get you out of here.
Say it any other way and I'd believe you. Don't sound so in love with a girl you don't know.
I knew more of you in one photograph than what takes most a lifetime.
Is that what all the poets on the outside say? Would it frighten you to know, love, that I've made more wounds than healed? There was a man would make me his mistress, a noble man at that. Though noble is a matter of opinion. To refuse him wound his desire still further, till he all but tore the shift from my shoulders in my own father's house. So I hurt him. I clawed his face and beat him with a hammer, till he fell and hit his skull upon Papa's anvil. Could you tell that from your pretty little photograph?
No. No, I could not.
Of course I don't belong here, Thompson. I was hurt, and fought back, and left to suffer for it because his word meant more than mine. Just like our Ophelia. So don't fool yourself that I'm some darling nymph, because I'm not. Don't say you love me. I couldn't bear it.
Do you call it impossible, then, that I could?
I call it mad, sir.
I've told you. I'm no sir to you.
You might have mentioned it. Wait. Close your eyes first. Imagine somewhere you'd want to kiss me.
I want to kiss you here.
Please. For me. Somewhere there's water and trees. Flowers you don't have to cut and skies you can see. Where Ophelia's still living.
Ophelia never died. She's about to kiss me, after all. I hope.
And hope is all we have, dear Thompson.
Well, I'm losing it now. Can't you just...
LAC General Hospital. How can I help?
Yeah, hi. My name's Annabelle Lee. I'm looking
Annabelle?
for...
Is that...
Wait, Chloe? It really was Chloe, right?
Well, yeah. If it's me, you remember.
Oh my god, this makes everything so much easier.
Do you need me to book you an appointment? Remind me of your patient number.
No, it's nothing like that. Just... do you have a car?
Yeah, I have a car.
Oh, sick, amazing,
Why?
beautiful, you're a goddess.
What have I done exactly?
Basically, I'm getting out tomorrow. Or I should be, at least. And...
Out? You mean you're... No, you can't still be in there. Can you?
Better believe it, babe.
Lord, I'm so sorry. I never expected...
Never mind that. Gosh, sorry. Didn't mean to snap.
No, it's okay. I get it. I've had far worse patients than you. I can tell you that much. Probably shouldn't have said that. Oh no, they monitor these calls. Shit.
Do you think you could pick me up tomorrow?
Huh?
From the hospital. I don't really have anyone on the outside, not that I can face right now, and... Well, I need someone they wouldn't expect.
Who wouldn't expect? Annabelle, are you okay?
I can't explain through here, obviously. But if you pick me up...
God, you are so lucky tomorrow is a day off for me.
So you'll do it?
If you need my help, then I'm in. Besides, I've basically fallen in love with your music since we met. This is probably the coolest thing I'll do for months.
Oh, thank you. Jesus, thank you so much.
What time? Do you know yet?
No, I don't. Sorry, that's so unhelpful.
Not at all.
Just get here as early as you can. And God, be ready to drive.
Wonders never cease.
Never cease indeed.
A perilous escape or two.
Yes,
too. We can't forget that. The most cunning puff of smoke that Irish rose. I never would have guessed.
Not just her, not just her.
Yes, the young romantic. Yes, him. Him. Oh, so handsome.
And not half as fool as his words suggest.
Good with a knife. Oh, yes.
The good doctor will need more than opium after this.
One more day. One more day.
How sweet, how exciting. Summer fruit is ready and waiting, my loves.
Want me to rally the rats, Horatio? They have been ready as us since the start. Oh, so naughty.
The Basil doesn't seem the fighting type.
Lovers and fighters are all one these days.
We'll all have our blood.
One way or another.
Hi. Hi, darling. All right, you. Over here now. Hold my book for me, would you? Yeah? Don't let go now, V. All right? Mm-hmm. Okay. She's okay. Yeah. Morning.
Morning to you.
You look like shit.
Charming.
I couldn't sleep either.
Still able to write, though, I hope.
Those are...
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Who knew paper did so much?
Yeah.
So we just need to sign, prove we're, compos mentis and all.
Pretty much.
Is she... is V gonna be able to do that?
We'll figure it out. Besides, I'll come down with you, explain the situation. We can just put an X next to her name.
Okay. Save that for when we're downstairs then.
I've already signed, so they can't dispute it.
One step ahead all the time, aren't you?
One of us has to be. Right. Let's get you home, shall we?
One sec. Spot a breakfast, Doctor? Just us two?
Not quite us two.
Oh, shush. She can be backing music. Looks nice and ripe. You know you want it.
Fuck! Annabelle! Shut up! Lying bitch! We're not doing this again, Bells. Not this time! You don't get to listen to me. You don't get to.
Stop it!
You're a fucking leech, Annabelle Lee! Everything you do needs to ruin something so good.
Veronica!
Don't you say her name right now! Stop taking... Fuck! You little shit!
Fuck you, asshole!
But what have we here? Everything that ever happened here. Is it, Bells?
No, don't touch that! Don't you fucking touch that!
Secrets and lies and leeches. Oh, so many leeches. You're a freak. And you know what we all do to them?
No! No!
Figures you care about your stories more than you ever did about me!
I loved you like nothing else.
Who cares what's true anymore? You're gonna burn for this.
Well, good. Because I'm not the only one.
What the fuck? Bells, what the fuck is that? No, get away! Don't touch me! No, stay back!
Shouldn't have had that peach, darling. They like it sweet.
Call them off, Bells! Whatever they are, just call them off, please, call them off!
Oh, no. I don't think I will.
I'm sorry, don't... Annabelle!
I don't even think I can. Sure, it's not just all in your head, Doctor.
Annabelle, please.
Go ahead and sign yours, V. You do remember your signature, right?
Yeah. I remember everything.
And now it's a party. You all right, sweet pea?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about your book. But it was... I mean, it was just sort of a diary, right? I'll buy you a new one, I promise.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's all gone now, anyway. Come on. We don't have time. We gotta go home, yeah?
Yeah. Home.
Never thought I'd see water again. Not like this. Everything's so pure, like starlight. I can't believe you did this for me.
I wish I could have done more for the rest.
We can't always save everything we want.
Yes. I'm sorry about your diary. I'm sure it was precious company to you in there.
But I'm glad, because this means she made it. It must.
Who?
If I tell you, you'd take me right back. Though sometimes, Thompson, dreams are all we have to keep us from facing reality. But I'm ready to feel real again. Where do we go from here, then?
Anywhere. Everywhere.
Sounds like a plan to me. Goodbye, Annabelle. We don't need ghosts anymore.
There was an English lass as pretty as a rose, but chaste she was and never would she play. From her pretty little hands to her pretty little toes, a waste it was to keep them hid away. The gentleman who called her she denied, and like a proper lady would she cried. You may paint my portrait and buy me champagne, but don't kiss me. You may pet me over and over again, but don't kiss me. You may call me darling and ask me to dance, for dancing is my cup of tea. No, these lips are not for the taking, but if you'll only agree that we never should part, you'd be breaking my heart if you don't kiss